All right, here we are. I was definitely not just singing the driving my car song. No, I don't know what you are talking about. All right. So, I wasn't going to stream today originally. Had an important meeting. Was over sooner than I expected, so I thought, you know what? I'll go live. Let me just turn on the music. So, good news and bad news. This will be turned into a video, which, I hope you know by now. The bad news is I messed up. So far, anytime I've tried recording or anything, two things I messed up so far. It's day 58. All right, not too bad. Basically, anytime I've tried... That's way too loud for me anyway. Let me turn it down. There we go. It's a more manageable volume. So, alright. Good part. Okay, so good thing is I made it so that you can... Where are you? No clue who that is. But yeah, good part, I made it so that you can't see me or chat while I'm... Like, I made it so that it only records the game, which is nice. That's a good part. That is nice. So that means that in the recording or in the thingy, you won't see me see it when I'm live anymore. So it doesn't matter whether I'm recording or whether I'm live. So that's good. So it makes the video look a lot more clean. And the setup for 2,200 days, it will be hopefully a little bit better, because I'm hoping that that will actually work the entire time. The bad news is that because I didn't do that, my game, the recording, I hadn't set it up properly apparently, and my recording was also picking up the music you hear in the background now. That isn't the end of the world, of course. But it does mean that for a lot of the recording footage, I might not be able to use game audio, which sucks. Again, the end of the world, but still kind of annoying. So, that's where we're at now. Again, not the end of the world. It's not bad even, actually. But it's annoying, and that's about it. It does kind of suck, but hey, what can you do about it? So, you can see the title. You can see what we're doing today. That's not all we're going to be doing, but there's a good reason I'm doing this specifically today. And that is because, well, gonna first... I already did a little bit. See it from here? Slightly. See it there? That's about how much I've done. Now I'm gonna have to crank up the render distance for this. As much as it doesn't like it, I kind of have to. I actually have to crank it up even more, I think. I might have to, yeah, I'll crank it up to like 24. That way I'll have it all in render distance when I'm when I'm in the middle. Distant Horizon doesn't really like it, but it's whatever. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm pretty sure wandering traders have spawned and I haven't seen them. Because they despawned or they spawned really far away and I just missed them. By doing this, I'm hoping to make it so that wandering traders will only spawn in my area. Now, this is a 300 by 300 block area that I filled in so far. Well, that I've marked out anyway. I will show you what I've marked out in a bit. Actually, I can show you here. You can't really see it, can you? I need to go closer. Over here. That. I marked out that. That's the middle. And I marked out there. And I marked it out there. So I already went all the way in that direction. We're going to go all the way in this direction. And the good thing about this is, because it's all watered, we don't really need to worry that much about the slimes. Well, I didn't until I made it 5 wide. And now the slimes can just slowly float over here if they're on that portion, which does kind of suck, but you know, if I stay on this side, I don't notice anything. So yeah, this is what we're going to be doing, and once I'm done with this, I will, of course, do other things as well. But this is the main thing I wanted to do today. This is the most important thing I wanted to do today, basically. Because this is a pretty big thing that will definitely help us. It'll also increase mob farm spawn rates and other things like that. So it's not like this is that difficult. Because I only need to do like 2 sides and the rest will fill in. So I'm thinking this is going to take about an hour. And then once that's done... I don't know. But yeah, I have new streaming days actually as well. I have a sort of schedule that I might post. I'm not sure though, since I'm someone who doesn't really... Not that I can't adhere to a schedule, that's not the issue. I can. It's just that I don't always feel like streaming, and sometimes when I don't stream and I really feel like streaming, I might go live anyway. That's the issue right now. So usually the like thing will keep them away. I guess it's not somehow. Anyway, yeah, this should absolutely help a lot with slimes as well. That's most of the reason I'm doing this. Well, not most of the reason. Most of the reason I'm doing this is for the Wandering Trader, because I think it's probably going to be smart. That's like the main reason that's like the main drive. Like I wanted to do this anyway, but that's like the main drive that was like, okay, no, I need to do this now. I need sand and a lot of it, and for that I need a sand tuber. But for that I'm going to need, well, sand to begin with, which I currently don't have. And the worst part, I can't get it for a while. Alright. There we go. Alright, go back in. Just keep placing it down. I'll push him back like this. Not that well, though. Alright. There we go. But yeah, I am intent on making this a video. I've tried making 100 days videos multiple times. Never actually finished any. This one, it will be my first. First one that I actually finish anyway. And like, I'm intent on finishing this one. How far along? Oh, am I already over? No, I'm not. Wait, what were the coordinates again? Right, 1385. I think I remember. It should be 1385 minus. Or is it? Yeah, minus 1385. I had to do math, unfortunately. Thought I was past that, but it just shows that, you know, basic math can help you. I feel like the more advanced stuff, you know, usually you won't really need to know that. But overall, it is definitely nice to just know some basic math. So pay attention in school, kids. Or whatever. If I'm doing it right. I should just about get there. Again, I think it's 1385. There. Now I'm gonna go straight this way. 1385, yep. Just check. It's gonna cut through this village, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. It kind of sucks, but I can deal with it. I just need to know, is this gonna be 1385? 1384, okay. So it was 84. I wasn't sure if it was 84 or 85. It does kind of suck, because that does cut, again, it does cut directly through the village. I can go around that, though, that's fine. It's not that hard. All I'll need to do is I will need to place water on on these sides of the village houses, and that's it. I'll need to do the same with my base anyways, because now I'm going to cut through there. And once I finished... let me go over there first, because I will die if I stop here to explain it. I will leave one chunk left over, just so I can... Just where I can, like, have some kind of switch, so I can turn off and on slimes. Because I think it'd be funny to just have one chunk with a crap ton of slimes. So, one issue is... this is one side. 600 blocks across. And how it works, right? That's a middle. And I took the end... took the end portal there as the middle, not my base. Because that's going to be the middle of my base. This is just going to be a glass dome on the side, right? That's the plan. Plan is, right? That's gonna... I'm gonna fill it in up until there. And then further up until I've reached that. It's gonna fill in everything. But it's gonna continue on. And it'll mostly be filled in. But then the blocks starting from that... Like there, for example, that won't be filled in. So we'll have to place a water source there, just all around that. And that should hopefully fill everything in. I'll have to do the same with that portal there. I'll have to do, again, the same with those village houses. But it's not that much that I have to do, so... 13, 8, 4. So I need to do one more. Alright, you guys ready? This is going to be insanely satisfying, I hope. Die. You will not be able to spawn soon. I hope you know that. It's turning night. I think I'll quickly head back. Did do this right, didn't I? Yeah, okay, I did. I don't think this is right. It's taking another ad break. I will quickly fix that now. I set it to be more ads. Because it makes it so that I can get more money. But, it didn't save that. It's now... It's set to a 30-minute ad break every 10 seconds. I don't want that. No. That's what I want. Please. Have that. Please. I don't want that many ads. Okay. I'm gonna quickly go back to sleep, though, because I don't trust this. Yeah, this will also make the mob farm a lot more useful. Because I won't need to have the render distance turned down. It also means that my... Get out of my way, guys. It also means that my iron farm will be working all the time. Instead of only when I'm not using my mob farm. Which, to be fair, I haven't. Spider with invincibility. Invisibility, not invincibility. If it was invincibility, that would be pretty overpowered. Come on. Because my iron farm has been working pretty well. I have been selling quite a bit of the iron, but I don't really need emeralds or iron or XP right now, so I'm not really focused on it anyway. Yeah, I need mending as well, because my light verb does break pretty quickly. It's fine, but it does kind of suck. Okay, now that there's also immediately less slime... Well, that's the thing. As long as I'm on the outside, the slimes will just spawn further away, you know. Because, I mean, you know, slime spawn here, yeah. They'll still spawn over there, so it's they're gonna spawn less over there, but they're not gonna not spawn over there. Biggest issue right now is I can't just place more water and get rid of them, because it doesn't really work like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. If he's over there, I'm just gonna stay away from it. But yeah, the reason I upped the ads is because I was running at the lowest possible amount of ads, but I would have already gotten paid out had I just kept the ads as they were. I'm realizing now. I get more money from this right now. The difference is quite a bit, 30% to 55%. And there's like 6 times as many ads. And I hate ads. I use an ad blocker. I know an ad blocker doesn't really work with Twitch because it's like embedded in the video or whatever, yada yada. But use an ad blocker. I don't care. Alright? I'm doing this because I get my 55%. But if you want to use an ad blocker that actually works on Twitch ads, go right ahead. Please, I recommend that you do because it can be really annoying. Plus, fun fact, Firefox has this thingy where, oh crap. I don't know if it's just Firefox, but you can use a mini player, and you can do that on the, like, the thing that's, because it does, like, not fully, it doesn't fully stop the stream. It just makes it smaller, right? Just minimizes it. It makes it so you can pop that out and turn the sound on that on, and then turn the sound on the ad off. So you can still watch the ad and the stream, and so I get paid, and you can keep watching the video. Also, Firefox good. So I definitely recommend that you use Firefox. Good browser. That's all. And yes, I'm aware it's still a big corporation, but it certainly beats most of the alternatives. I think I was doing it. Block. No, I was doing it right. Never mind. I was doing it right. Alright. Oh, I'm long not to hear the slimes anymore. Soon. Alright. Yeah, I used to have 30 seconds an hour. I don't know if it update. I might have to restart stream or it might update later. But whatever it is, this is way too many ads. Like, I hate this. Let me check something quickly. Because it shouldn't be this many anyway. Like, I mean, I literally just changed it, so... Yeah. Weird. Can you not? In the end, it's the same amount of ads. It's just, it's gonna be much more annoying if it's one every 10 if it's 1 30-second ad every 10 minutes. Compared to a 3 minute, or this will be a 3. If this is a 3-minute ad, it starts in a minute 50 seconds. If it's a 3-minute ad, that's good. That means it works. But if it's not a 3-minute ad and it's a 30-second ad, then it didn't work. Yeah, this is what I meant. It doesn't really go around the village houses that well. So I gotta do it manually here, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. Put on my elytra again. It's either the elytra. Oh, no, I mean, come on. Right, I actually have to go this way as well. kind of forgot about that, I'll be honest. Like, I have to go all the way around. I can't just go to one side, like, on one side. I have to go that way now as well. So fine, I'll have to place water around every side. That's fine. Like, it kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world, you know? And anyway, this is still 100 times faster than lighting it up with torches or whatever. Look at it go. Look at how far it's gone already. It hasn't even touched the base yet, which... Oh, crap. Come on. Out. Out. Get out. I don't have fireworks yet either, by the way, because I haven't found a wandering trader yet. So I haven't been able to do that either, which sucks. I think after this I actually need one more row. Yeah, I do. Just one, but still. Yeah, after this, making it bigger will be basically just easy. Just placing a water bucket extra. And it'll fill up that entire row. It's just loading it all in is going to be the annoying part. It's going to take a while. Which is why you do a lot of rows at the same time. If you ever want to make this bigger, which I will. Absolutely, I will. Yeah, my plan was to make a 32 chunk rhythm distance. And, you know, if I can fill that up, that's good. But I don't think I'll be able to fill a 32 chunk render distance with this. Because it's 600 block? Yeah, maybe actually. Let me think about this for a sec. Yeah, it's 30 seconds again. That should not be the case. My apologies. I don't think it'll fix this stream. I might have to restart stream. Not worth it, honestly. I'm gonna quickly restart stream. I'm gonna be